bam, bam, bam. Wait, what is this one? Inari chat. Official. Inari. Old. Oh. Do you guys follow? I do. That looks sick though. The Metroidvania. Seems like it. Right? Bam. That's cool. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Is it noodles or ramen? Well, I'm gonna get hungry, but yeah, sure. It's spreading.
Oh, listen to this.
I do love taking baths, chat. Can I admit something? I only take baths. I don't shower.
It's spreading. People are realizing the error of their ways. They're realizing the fact that I was right about everything, not only with geopolitics, but also with showering as well.
Yeah, because if he showers, then we have this happen. Not good, not good at all.
But I take sometimes multiple.
But isn't it true? You should not shower regularly. Or maybe with water, I don't know, but you like wash off the natural oils.
Baths a day
Getting
because
skin. I don't know.
Dirty. Don't
But,
I never feel dirty because I'm never dirty. Never feel dirty.
you, bro. People
wait, what?
shower sitting
For
Is there league cards?
So another
What?
another epic. And then guys, after I open this pack, I got my last order and we'll do the giveaway. Sorry, I just wanted to get through. Oh boy.
Is when did
We might have some serious business on the horizon here.
Yeah.
It was a really dark card. If it is a oh my gosh. If it is Kaisa overnumbered, I will lose it. I will freaking lose it. Blind Fury.
Pull.
We got a Kaisa. This isn't the one we want to hit. This is the legend. This one's not worth much. Oh my god! Oh my god! No way! No way! This is
Sick. That a hightail out. Wait. Are there any new games on Epic? On Epic. Let's see. Dad, how has your day been? By the way. Bro, my day started out good, right? And then just some funny shit just happens, drops in and ruins the whole thing, right? And then the mood kind of switches back at again. It up and down, right? It's freaking annoying that I mean, you might as well. I think I already have it, but might as well. Three games. EA Sports, it's in the game. Bro, my throat starts to hurt. I do not want to get sick. How do people do it? Like this. Close up. Good. Where is it? By the way, have I seen... Yeah, 2 days ago. Look up into the... $23 games coming in PlayStation.
När du har lite tid och behöver maximal diskkraft,
använd
Yes Max Power. Yes tuffaste diskmedel mot fett.
Lida, what's up?
5 gånger
Welcome.
snabbare rengöring i kallt vatten. Yes bästa diskmedel. Lyssna här. Yes Max Power. Maximal diskkraft.
Well, is 2026 the year of games? It's like a lot of them.
Every January I look forward at the...
Yeah.
Let's do this. First up, the game everyone is calling Anime GTA, Ananta. I've been following this game for years now without any real release date in mind, yet thanks to a Kotaku interview, we now know the game is being aimed towards a release date later this year, with the earliest we could see it in July.
It's like anime GTA, you know?
Ananta blends countless other games into this open world of Nova City. The web slinging of Spider-Man, the tech hacking skills of Watch Dogs, the side quests of something like Yakuza, and the core moment-to-moment gameplay is most like GTA, including the character switch mechanic. The sheer volume of things to do is staggering, and that's not even mentioning the story campaign. We play as a supernatural investigator looking for paranormal events in the city. Our main goal is to subdue the mysterious force known as Chaos. There is supposedly no gacha elements in Ananta, with characters being unlocked through story missions. And there's so much to talk about in this game that I'm going to do a separate breakdown video in the next few weeks. So if Ananta looks like a game you want to play, be sure to check back for our deep dive.
How are they gonna
that is another anime
gain revenue
world of Fate Trigger, coming in Q1 in fact, so between January and March. Fate Trigger is a hero-based tactical shooter with Battle Royale as its core mode. But if that doesn't float your boat, we've been promised other game modes will be coming in, starting with Team Deathmatch. Gameplay is both third person and first person, when behind us, showing us as much detail in the world as possible, and then when we aim our weapon, it seamlessly switches to first person. Gunplay is definitely important, but Fate Trigger is more than a shooter, as each character has unique abilities, from spotting and tagging foes, to claiming the high ground instantly, or summoning cover to hide behind. The sheer amount of ways synergies will work with other members of your team is what will keep this game fresh. New maps have already been announced, as the devs find what map size is right for the player base. And we've been promised a constant stream of new characters and brand new abilities to continually change the meta. Fate Trigger comes to PS5, PC and Xbox Series before the end of March, so keep an eye out for it. Let's take a break from anime to look at a pirate RPG,
What's up,
Sea of Remnants. The art style is described as pirate punk, as we set sea in a huge open world, battling monsters and hunting for treasure. The exploration
Sea of Remnants.
looks similar to Sea of Thieves, and depending on the boss fight, Sea of Remnants
I haven't played Sea of Thieves. Have you guys played it?
Expedition 33. The trailers are using music videos to display the action, which explains why there's always lyrics in the bottom corner of the screen, which is pretty unique. On the seas we can go alone, but this is most definitely designed as a co-op experience and a true action RPG. While exploring, we can meet over 300 NPC.
What other game is it? You have Sea of Thieves, you have something else similar.
Recruit to our ship. And we've been told that
Right.
when night falls, all the tougher enemies and harder raids become
There's
available,
another one.
making a day-night cycle that actually means something again. Sea of Remnants is going for a 2026 release, but I don't think it'll hit that. I hope I'm proved wrong. Coming much sooner, in fact on January 26th, is Highguard. This was the
What are you
last
talking
thing
about,
at
my
the
man?
Game Awards, and the internet totally melted down with hatred, probably because it wasn't Half-Life 3. Highguard is described as a first-person PvP raid shooter. The example given
What?
in the footage was a castle siege, where the attackers first had to
A
claim
raid
powerful
shooter?
sword in the middle of the map, and
The
then
frick?
use that to summon in a battering ram to break through to the next objective. So
Roblox,
ultimately,
this
we
is
aren't just running around
as
shooting
far
freely,
away
we
from
have to
Roblox as
play the
possible.
objective, so Battlefield players should be better at this than Call of Duty players. No shade intended. Highguard is made by some of the devs who helped create Titanfall and Apex Legends, so this has oodles of potential. Being a horse riding arcade
That looked like a
gunslinger sounds pretty good to me.
half-finished game.
Coming January 26th. Sports fans, we have a few offerings for you this year. First up is Goals, a football game which
Might
is
be the
mainly
way it was
arcade
made though,
style,
but
it's
yeah.
packed with simulation traits like organizing the team tactics and choosing your ideal team. And this is all based around a core
Is it
mechanic of opening
FIFA?
mystery card
No,
packs
it's
to
not
build
named
your
FIFA
squad.
anymore,
Unlike
right?
FIFA, Goals has no official backing, and
What's the
every
name of
player
it?
is randomly generated. There's
FA?
no real-world
FIFA?
comparison, which
FA?
some players will enjoy, but others
FUC?
will not.
FC?
Both male and female athletes play together on the same pitch.
What's the new
which
name
is
of
another
FIFA?
one which will upset
Does
some
anyone know?
people. Oh, and I've been playing the beta, and I can tell you how addicting the process of upgrading your characters daily is, especially with the mobile phone app while you're not at your console or PC. I had to delete this game because I kept thinking about it. Goals is coming in 2026 and is currently running beta builds on PS5, Xbox Series and PC. Another football game
Goals.
is Super Bowl, which is football but in the future, but really
Okay,
it's Rocket League without wheels. Coming to PS5 in 2026, but it's out right now in early access. Super Bowl could keep growing in 2026. Take a look at a new type of 10 versus 10. We team
Tanks,
game modes include Conquest
loaders.
is lost plowing through sand dunes.
Oh,
Each
hell no.
dynamic all minute, so let's
What's
do
this?
that now. Neverness to Everness. Earlier I called
Yes,
Ananda
Kaiser,
anime
I'm
GTA.
Swedish.
Well, in fact, this open world
Welcome.
capture RPG wants that title too. We live in a bustling city where supernatural entities live side by
Welcome
side with
to
humans.
the
Our
street.
job is to investigate those anomalies.
How you doing?
If they're dangerous, we must neutralize the threat.
I'm Swedish, but I don't speak
Narrative points
Swedish.
in its own chapter, and each one has its
Well,
own
yeah, I
vibe.
do speak
So one
Swedish,
minute you'll be playing
but
through
not
a
on stream.
spooky horror story, and then the next mission will be more like a comedy. The vibe changes constantly. Neverness to Everness is packed with things to do, like journeying to the arcade to play a spot of Tetris. We haven't looked at combat, but I think the visuals speak for themselves, which looks a lot like all the other free-to-play anime games to me. If you've played it, please let us know the difference. Anyway, the final tests are happening right now, checking if PlayStation 5 players can play alongside PC players without any technical issues, and also checking if cross-progression works perfectly with mobile players too. Neverness to Everness is expected to launch in Q1 of 2026, so we should hear more before March. Coming later in the year is Once Human, a PC game from
Again?
last year which is coming to both PS5 and Xbox Series. Once Human is a multiplayer open
Bro,
world survival game set in a
Hold your horses. This game released like 3 years ago. What the frick?
Human, a PC game from last year which is coming
Yeah, I
to both
imagine.
PS5 and Xbox Series.
'Cause you
Once
wrote
Human
svensk.
is a multiplayer open world survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world. I know you've heard that many times over the years, so
What
here's
made
the
you
intriguing
think
part.
I was Swedish
An
though?
extraterrestrial substance can be found in the world called stardust. And if we spend too long around it,
That's what- it's
it
new-
reduces our sanity and eventually transforms people into
Yeah, new
heart-stopping
mode
beasts
or-
and creatures. This is mainly a PvE
Something.
experience, but there are also some raid zones for PvP players.
That game's
who
good,
have their no holds barred
actually.
face-offs. We have a core story to follow, but we can do our own thing
The
too.
time I played it, a
Exploring
little
the
bit.
world and discovering boss fights, puzzles to solve, and random
Like,
strange
what?
encounters that will make you question what is real, like a mirror dimension, where inanimate objects are actually alien creatures. Reviews on PC are generally
But I mean, I don't.
favorable.
Why is the game here? Is it that it hasn't
So we
been
console
released?
gamers
Full
will get
release?
our chance ourselves
My
later
voice.
this year. Back here in January, another PC game finally comes over to console.
Is it that obvious?
2XKO,
Ah.
PS5 and Xbox Series. In this one, we are taking the
Maybe it
characters
is for
from
some
another
people.
Riot game, League of Legends, and forcing them to fight one another. The reason it's called 2XKO is because there's 2 players per team trying to knock out KO their opposition. This is made for you and a friend to play together and tag team attacks. But there is
This
also
one has a
solo
people have
mode
already
too,
played
which
this one as
is
well.
that team
I don't.
mechanic. The game comes with an in-depth
Why is
and
there?
the source material. The game's foundations to allow controls didn't translate to controller as well as they want is unending.
Okay, I'm confused. Does that mean that those 2 games has been in beta and full release this year? That's why they're there.
Head and Shoulders hjälper till
Maybe.
att ta bort gnäll och oljor och förbereda
Maybe.
Ingen som lyssnar. Måste göra mer reklam.
Look up into.
Ending Dawn. It's
Bro,
another
I hate
gacha
that.
game, but unlike all the others I've played, this has deep and challenging combat. Essentially, Unending Dawn blends Genshin
Bro, don't
Impact
say that
with
when
a
I see 2
hardcore
abilities.
Souls-like combat to create a dark apocalyptic open world following the Cataclysm. A super unforgiving game with a high skill level where timing attacks and parries is
Okay, never
paramount.
mind.
Just over a year ago, following investment from Sony,
Wait, it's like
Unending
Elden Ring,
Dawn went dark on social
but
media and have only posted once
anime?
since then to
That
assure
would be
gamers
sick.
the game is indeed coming. But just look at it, this could be revolutionary for both gacha games and Souls-like games. I'll keep you posted as soon as we know more. Do you remember Quantic Dreams, the team behind amazing games like Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human? Well, their next
No,
game is a
never played it.
MOBA, Spellcasters Chronicles, a real-time
Oh, I've seen
strategy
this one as well.
battle arena, in which we play as powerful mages. Look at 7
Deadly Sins
Origin.
I've seen. Like,
On January failed, and now the dev team are
Mecha
looking
Break.
at the anniversary on July 1st.
wasn't this what people were sponsored to play it
Relaunch day for Mecha Break
a while ago?
2.0. The
think it was.
Dungeon Crawler, as we venture into dungeons and begin our hunt for treasures, avoiding traps.
But
and
why does
fighting
this
off
look
minions that protect them? All the while, other players
like
are
that
doing
game?
the same thing, and
What's the
eventually
name of that
you'll
game?
bump into
I don't
each
know.
other. Dungeon Stalkers has the same fear of loss as Extraction
Silver
shooters.
Palace, yep. Arc Knights.
As Arc Knight's Endfield arrives, this is a 2-in-1 action.
And apparently 2026 we have Path of Exile. That, what the frick? It's not the fact that PoE 2 released this year, alright? It's weird. Was it English?
バッシュ感動の再会だ
What?
今度こそ彼を止める。だけど僕は誰も殺さない。
ミリオンズナイブスの目的は人間に搾取され続けてきたプラントを救い、プラントの楽園を作ること。私はなるべく
Is it a movie?
正しい道筋を進みたい。ミリオンズナイブスも同じさ。
お前のおかげで足踏みの末
Yeah, chat, this is a movie.
多くの同胞が絞る
This ain't no game.
食いつぶされた間もなく約束の時が来る火事一つやでとんがりパペットショーの始まりです目覚めの時だ今から聞く音は貴様が人生の最後に聞く音だ
星一つない空どうにもできない過去も小賢しい
誰やお前
僕を止めたければここだ。
バッシュさん、あなたの荷物を
That, what is it called when they make animation in a different animation and not the...
笑ってくださいチーズ
This is a newer type of animation. It is bad. It is real bad. Like they're trying to make it as realistic as possible, and then they fuck it up by doing the animation the way they do it, instead of doing like as One Piece, for example, or Naruto, right? I'm gonna get hungry watching this, but I love food.
Thousands of years,
I'm gonna watch it.
been at the heart
Like,
of countless cultures. It's street food, comfort food.
I guess
In
this
some
is.
places,
He's in
it's
Asia.
luck and longevity. But with so many legendary
Maybe not.
versions, which one is the best? Is there even such a thing as the best? So today I'm traveling across
Thailand,
Asia to try the
yes.
top 10 most popular noodle dishes in their most authentic state, according to Taste Atlas, to see if they actually earn their spot. We are starting things off in Xi'an, China, the birthplace of noodles. We are literally on the ancient city wall with my friend
Ramen, pad thai.
expert. And he's gonna be showing us all over Asia.
That's all I know.
Some places are hidden gems, some places are more well known. That doesn't matter at all. What matters is that they make the highest quality noodles possible and that they represent their culture with honesty.
And we're starting with arguably the grandfather of all noodles on planet Earth, Yang noodles. And they're called that for a specific
Really?
reason. Supposedly it's the sound that the hand-pulled noodle dough makes when it's stretched and slapped against the table properly. Okay, here we go.
Oh man, this is cooked to perfection. Wow.
You didn't see that. They're so big. That's the biggest thing I've ever put in my mouth.
It's actually so perfectly
Pause.
balanced in flavor. There's a lot of sweetness here. Every single ingredient in this bowl is cooked to perfection.
The very first thing I notice is the presence of the noodle.
I've never seen those noodles in my whole life.
Perfectly tender yet perfectly chewy, al dente in a way. I don't want anything to be any.
Isn't the ingredients
So a lot of noodle dishes in general are sort of the noodle is
in the
made with
noodles
sauce.
and how to
It's
make
so
them
other than
from
the
scratch
main
the
character.
same?
It's 100% the main character in this dish.
Salt level's perfect. It's seasoned absolutely perfectly. But this is the perfect heat level. It's like a 3 or 4 out of 10 on heat. Addictive level of spice. You don't want to stop.
All the noodles that we eat, it all originated here in this area. It's fast food. You make it fast, you eat it fast. It's kind of like the ancient Chinese drive-through. You
What's
go
up,
down
Albert?
the Silk Road, you see a guy making
Low
it on
and
the side
low.
of the road, you eat it very quickly, you go on your merry way. And it's absolutely freaking fabulous.
This is setting a tough bar because now everything after this kind of has to
I'm good,
rise
thank you.
behind itself and
I hope you're
become
doing good as well.
good, and that's what we're here to find out. I know what you're thinking. These noodles aren't on the top 10 of the list that we're following, but these set the baseline because they are.
I'm not
the
hungry yet,
dish
though.
that gave birth to
Not
almost
hungry yet.
everything we're about to eat.
I'm from Sweden.
Before we left, we met the owner, the Noodle King, who led us into the kitchen to see how their magic is done. Not only are they doing
Some people hear it in the accent, some people don't.
I gave it a go, did all right, he approved. and
Me
they all
personally, I don't think I have that
got us kicked out. We have our
huge
first
of a Swedish
official
accent.
noodle dish on the list, which is located
Maybe I do.
in the night market streets of Xi'an, Chow Mein.
Maybe
In
not.
Chinese basically means fried noodle, so it could be any fried noodle. There's always an egg inside. They're usually bean
Wait,
sprouts. there's always
Thailand
spinach
usually
in
have
it, and it's always
pad thai
fried. I think this is the mother of all drunk foods.
We're not drunk
fried
right now, so is it wrong to eat this
stuff,
and then get
right?
drunk?
We'll probably have to come back
Compared to
for another one.
Japan, which you have like
Well, let's
soups
have our
and
first.
whatnot.
Cheers.
You don't know you're from Italy.
Before you even say anything, this is very interesting because you can find it all over
Italy.
Chinese versions. There's cumin in this, and there's
That's
cumin in
nice.
this because we're in Xi'an. I think it's great. I can eat so many of those.
I'm with you on that. I love the little flecks of spice.
Do you
Just
guys
something
have
that
snow
delivers
in
every single
Italy?
time You get it. You know what you're gonna get. You're not gonna get a Michelin-starred meal, but you will get a massive plate of chewy noodles that are lightly spiced. You got a little bit of that cumin
That is-
fragrance. It's nice. I like it.
A lot of people love the like.
I mean, some people are, some people are,
I think you said it just
you know.
right. It's not
I don't
meant
blame.
to be the greatest noodle dish
In my city, it's
ever.
rare.
It just
Oh,
meant to
okay.
do what it does, and it does that.
Bro, in one day we got
It's like when you eat
a lot of
toast with a
freaking
little bit of
snow
butter.
here in
Not a lot,
Sweden.
just a little bit. And you're like, oh, wait a minute.
All of a
I
sudden,
love this.
everything
Simple,
comes.
easy, delivers every time, and it's cheap. And
Yeah, mountains.
apparently they told our street vendor my thoughts on how.
I know,
it
I know.
And so in response, he put me to the test. I'm not one to back down. from
Wait,
the
no,
challenge,
it's
but I'll be
France.
honest, I'm a little nervous, and all of a
The
sudden, now
Alps.
that I'm having to perform
Does the
this,
Alps go
I've
through
forgotten
Italy?
how to use a wok.
No,
Will
right?
my noodles be able to compare to his? A triumphant.
Oh, wait. Does the Alps run through it? They do, right? Yes, they do. Okay,
moment.
thought so.
A real good sport of a chef. We love him and his noodles, but now we move on. Now we're moving away from Xi'an and headed to Chengdu in the Sichuan region.
Bro,
of China.
wasn't that-
To the Sichuan peppercorn, known for its numbing properties, which is the heart of our next dish, don don noodles. Now the spot we're eating
thought
at has
that
been
was
here for over
Thailand.
100 years.
Yes.
So let's see where traditional don don lands.
We're in a very, very traditional place. This is not the kind of spot that you'll see tourists, evidently by all the staff taking
That's
photos
fine.
of us.
One of my favorite things about China is if you show up anywhere and you are clearly American.
Have a great one, Alder.
especially
Enjoy your
if you're
dinner.
Taking pictures and stuff. The second that you stop taking pictures, they're taking pictures of you.
Wouldn't you like to have fun?
Me watching food as well. What a coincidence. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do my best.
Mer för pengarna på Lidl. Boxershorts 10-pack för 199.
Monday.
20-pack strumpor
Yeah.
Välkommen till Lidl. Det lönar sig.
This is dandan noodles, very much like boat noodles in Thailand. People think, oh, what about it is boat-like? It's the vessel, not the noodle.
I've seen this.
Imagine a guy carrying a pole on his shoulders. On one end, there's the pot. On the other hand, there's all the ingredients. Dandan was sort of the nickname for that pole.
Wait, dun. Have you seen that anime chat?
Just need a quick fix, that's what you get, and that's also why
Dun.
the poles are small. It's kind of disappearing. Places like this are harder and harder to find. Very bold, oily Szechuan pepper flavors. I'm very curious to know what you're gonna think about it.
Let's go for it. This is fantastic. Sorry, I'm like, my mouth is like watered. This is fantastic. It's got like all of the incredibly deep, rich Szechuan pepper flavors. Incredibly
You only have the
strong
noodles.
spice. The starch and the sauce kind of become one. It's kind
You
of
have like the
almost
sauce,
dry
right?
in a way, and then it emulsifies as you eat it. And that's what I like about it. It's like thick.
The
These
noodles
are
and
like a
sauce.
little bit more like a not quite
Thick.
wide noodle, but just sort of like a flat wheat noodle. It's not an elastic chew like some of the other noodles that we've had. Like this is like a soft al dente, closer to almost a pasta like chew. A super underrated noodle dish. It's not gonna be like the typical in-your-face chili oil noodle where it's super salty and super umami. Instead, you're getting more flavors that you don't normally see these days. You're getting an emphasis on not just saltiness, but you're also getting a little bit of bitterness from the intense amount of Sichuan chili flake. You're getting a strong Sichuan fragrance, perfuming your mouth, and intense numbing spice after that. I think it makes sense to be served small like this. I wish that there were more places serving it. There's a reason it's on this list, and I hope that it stays around for years and years to come. I don't want to see it disappear. We need more people making good dandan noodles. So if you're out there and thinking of doing it, do it. Answer the call with your noodle.
Dun.
Take that any way you want. On to our final stop in China where we're trying
Bro, talking about Dandan, I don't even think I've fully watched. This is season 2 on that series as well.
Bean paste with a very deeply flavored oil. So the oil goes in, that gets mixed. Then the paste, that gets mixed in. You have an array of different things. Cucumber, turnip, almost like watermelon radish. Sort of a soy.
I don't know what to think about this.
Mung bean? Bean sprouts.
Does that look good to you?
Think of it kind of like a ragu bolognese. That's kind
That
of
looked more
the
weird
vibe.
to me,
It's
right?
Very hearty, it's
Weirdish.
warm, very home-style cooking, and it's very much Beijing.
It's good. It's not my first pick, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm with you completely.
The noodles have an incredible texture though. The oil, the sauce. You've got bits of saltiness. You've got a deep, funky umami from the sauce. I like it. It's just like not the most flavorful that we've had out of everything, if I'm being honest. I think that the quality and the chew in these noodles is better than the sauce.
I wish they were carrying something better.
That said, it's still delicious. I do think
Where's the meat?
far more exciting out there, and
The
we're gonna go
meat.
and uncover that. Now we're moving this noodle train over to Thailand, where we're joined by the legendary Mark Weens.
Mark Weens,
Which
yes,
is
sir.
maybe one of our top contenders.
You guessed it, Pad Thai. And so we're at Pad Thai Tip Samai. This is probably the most famous Pad Thai in Bangkok, in Thailand, maybe in the world.
This is a dish that unified Thailand. It originated in the 1930s. There was a shortage of rice, and the government wanted to come up with ways to reduce the consumption of rice. The government literally handed out recipes to restaurants. This also became the first ambassador of Thai food around the world. So it's very, very interesting in that sense.
So we're getting two variants, Pad Thai Ho Kai, which is wrapped in an egg, essentially a scrambled egg in a way, and then the more
They look like
traditional
carrots.
version, which is
Carrot
what you would expect, right?
slices.
Goes on a plate, has some crunchies on
That look
top,
good.
wider noodle.
Wow.
Let's try it. Fun fact: while we were filming this, completely unbeknownst to us, Mark Weens was also playing in the background. So great to have two of him in this shoot. Let's start with the egg version.
Out of this world.
It's pretty good.
I love this. It is very sweet. It's like shockingly sweet. This has depth. There's like layering to all of it. You just take a bite and you get this like almost umami.
I used to watch Mark Weens a lot back in the days. He's huge.
Egg skin to
Traveling the
this
world,
really makes it
eating,
almost is like a tofu skin kind
living my dream.
The non-egg skin, simpler
No,
version.
not really. No.
Much more acidic.
And these type of noodles have a different texture. They're like a little less chewy.
They're both delicious. I like that this one's a little more balanced. It's not so aggressively sweet. You're getting a little bit more of that acidity coming in leveling out the sweetness, and it's a little bit more savory leaning, which I really enjoy.
Pretty much every dish in Thailand, it's always a balance of sweet, sour, spicy, and savory, salty. In pretty much every Thai restaurant that you would go to, there will be chili flakes, sugar, and there are going to be like pickled chilies and vinegar. Depending on your own personal taste, It's super common to just like add more of what you want. If you like it more sweet, add sugar. You want it more spicy, add the chili flakes.
I blindly seasoned, so we'll see how this goes. Cheers. Oh my God, a little more heat. It makes sense that they do that then because you can
It's
kind
spicy.
of season it to your taste. You can create the different variations.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Do you like spicy food?
Where it needs to be.
One of the things I love about Thai culture, Thais love to eat noodles. because
Spicy
it's
food is the
spicy.
best.
So there's some cultures where
Not too
noodle
spicy. You
dishes
want to be able
do
to
not
eat it.
touch the original flavor
But-
from the chef. Thais, on the other hand, the mentality is they want to eat noodles because they can make it however they want it. It's like totally up to you, and that's one of the great things about noodles in Thailand.
I've eaten many pad thai in my life. I'll be honest with you, this is my first pad thai in Thailand, and it's the best pad thai I've ever had. So this raises the bar so substantially that now it's in that playing field of like, well, wait a minute, this actually might be one of the best noodle dishes in the world. The question is, what else is out there? Next up, we travel to Vietnam, where we're met with a crazy contrast. We just ate at one of the most popular
What
famous
is
spots
that?
for pad thai in Thailand, but our next spot is quite possibly the most unassuming place for pho you could ever find.
Oh.
Tucked away in an alley, up a flight of stairs, Ayal is
No.
taking me to.
Vietnam is pho. Thailand is pad thai. Japan is ramen. China is... What was China? I don't even know.
Somebody's house. This is someone's
Bro,
home.
what else you got?
There's a bed over there. I was delighted and shocked. A public restaurant fully in someone's
A
home.
lot
I
more
almost felt
problem.
nervous being here, like I was intruding, but simultaneously at home, dare I say. Eating in a situation like this usually means you're gonna have a good meal.
There are a lot of theories about how exactly pho developed. Pho started around here in the north. During the division of
Cambodia,
Vietnam, we're
state
talking
of Vietnam.
1954, so a lot of people from Hanoi immigrated south, and then that's what caused pho to spread. But this spot specifically, I've been coming here for so many years, and it's by far my favorite that I tried. It's only open for 4 hours a day, so it's kind of like an afternoon snack.
Let's talk about this broth. So this broth is way more clear than any of the other broths I've seen. It almost looks like water. On one end, I'm like, wow. And on the other end, I'm like concerned. There's no color. How could there be flavor in there? But I haven't tried it yet, so I'm excited. We walked in, we sat down, we didn't even order. There was no like, hey, what would you like? It was like, here's the pho. Yeah, I'm also at a full depth squat right now in short shorts, so enjoy that, I guess. So just
Looks like he's in boxers.
Whoa, it's like so clean, perfectly salted, and the beef flavor is like it's as present as it should be, and yet
What is pho? It's like water and
nice
stock,
That's
right?
Not even trying anything. It's just the broth alone.
So this is pickled chilies. There's sugar, salt, vinegar. Take one quay, put it inside. You can break it if you want. You don't have to.
I'm having pho for the first time. Everything I had before back home in America is clearly like bouillon. They're not making stock back there. This is like actually
Stock,
properly
yeah.
boiled. Like they're taking whole beef bones and they're boiling stock with unbelievable technique, especially to get this broth this clear. Like you have to pay so much attention to it. These noodles are a little more cooked than I would like them personally, but at the same time, I think that if they were cooked less, they wouldn't have absorbed this incredible broth. I mean, it's not taking away from the experience by any means. That's the thing about pho like this. A lot of places will add stuff to it to hide the imperfections of it. There's only two variables, the beef and the noodles. If you mess one up, I mean, the whole bowl is like done. This is incredible. The flavors are really direct. It's beef. It's a little bit of fish sauce. It's just this like clean flavor. This very singular. I mean, you can come back and eat this again and again and again. And I think that kind of encapsulates
Noodles,
what pho is.
meat,
It's really this sort of
and
like healing broth.
poison.
When you're sick, you have it. When it's cold, you have it. When it's hot, you have it. It's a
Nah,
year-round
greens are good for you.
dish. Man, it's gonna be tough to move
Greens
on.
are actually good.
We move on. Next up, we head to South Korea for japchae.
Korea you have as
Served
well.
as a side dish. It isn't really considered an entree, but despite that, it made the list as one of the most popular noodle dishes in the world. So in theory, it could be punching far above its weight. To properly test this, we'll be tasting it in two different settings: as a side dish,
It's like
barbecue, and on the street as a main. It looks good. I love the fact that this guy is tossing this in a hot pan with his hands. Bro doesn't give a I like that.
Oh yeah. Japchae, when eaten traditionally, it's usually a
What is
part of
that?
a big set of a lot of dishes where you go as a family and you
Which
share
street
that
food?
set. This one costs about $4. So you eat a street version of this. It's filling. It's nice. Great drunk food. I would have wanted
This
that.
is making me drunk.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. It's fantastic.
Makes me want to take my pants off.
Yeah. What do you
Pause.
think?
Think about the value for a second. $4. Back home, $4 doesn't even get you a side of mashed potatoes, let alone a
Nope.
beautiful bowl of japchae. The noodles are chewy and stretchy and nice. The stir-fried flavor, the two different types of onion that are in it, and then the soy helps kind of bring it together. I like this a lot. It's very satisfying to eat. It makes sense it's one of the world's most popular noodles. It should be.
I like it so much. I want to give it more credit. I wish it didn't have such strong contenders in this video.
So we've had the street version, delicious, lovely, but how good is it in a restaurant? Honestly, Eyal and I were pretty disappointed. It was clear that it was meant to be more of an accompaniment to Korean barbecue than stand alone. The street japchae was more.
But I mean, you don't have this in Korean barbecue, right? You have normal, like, plain noodles.
Moving on to our next dish,
right?
laksa. It was tough to nail down the exact country we needed to go to.
That looks like ramen.
An expert, Uncle Roger, for his advice, and he steered our ship towards his home country of Malaysia. Despite the dodgy sign that literally just said laksa, we ended up with what is titled Penang Road Famous Laksa.
We're here with Jarvis to walk us through this.
This laksa is actually a broth made from fish. This particular shop, they use sardines. One thing's different when you use sardines is the fishy smell is not so heavy. So apart from that, you got a lot of greens. There you have onions, mint leaves.
Assam laksa is different than the laksa you would have imagined because it was born from fishermen's crafts, basically. You have two different kind of fruit that goes into this. One is this thing which they basically call Assam, and tamarind. And this is what gives it the very distinct sour flavor.
And it's really sour, by the way. I tried a piece of that dried fruit, and it's like biting into a lemon, but double the amount of sourness.
This could go one of two directions. It's either absolutely incredible or it's not good at all.
Wow. Oh my God, so good. So balanced, sort of sour, acidic leaning. There's a light sweetness.
Bro, I can just
round that out a little bit. Little tiny bit of heat in the background.
Imagine the fish
fishy, it's just like
taste.
umami-rich seafood flavor. Oh, and the mint in there too adds a really nice fragrance. What is this?
This actually is shrimp paste, or we call it otak udang. Direct translate is the brain of prawn. It depends how much you want to add in, so that you add more flavor to it. Me being local, I can go as much as I can. Try maybe a bit first.
I wasn't expecting it to be sweet like that. It's almost like the sweet version of a fish sauce in the sense of it adds funk, but not in the direction of salt, but actually in the direction of sweetness.
Yeah.
But let's talk about these noodles though. They're a very thick rice noodle. It adds this really nice sort of like chewy.
What do you have, Chad? You have rice noodles, you have
nice crunch from the
egg
raw
noodles.
onion, the little bits of cooked fish that are in this that add a nice chew. This is phenomenal. This is unlike anything I've ever had before. I love it.
Yeah, what are those noodles called? Where you, like thin and like bright light, you can like almost see through, like yellowish. Not yellow, but
reminiscent of like a minestrone and a tom yum, which seems kind of like weird because
is that rice noodles?
Ingredients are in this dish.
Paper noodles?
Somewhere in there.
Paper noodles.
A lot of brothy noodles you kind of get tired of. This, on the other hand, as you eat it, the broth is changing. It's becoming a little bit more acidic because it's becoming more concentrated. You're getting a little bit more of the fish as you go to the bottom. It's one of those dishes where like you want to go back for another bite and another bite and another bite, and then all of a sudden the bowl is empty and you're like, what the f? Really, really, really phenomenal. Moving on.
Now we move on to Tokyo, Japan, and we have a competition on our hands. We're picking the top 3 styles of ramen from this list and having a showdown to find our favorite. After that, we have a few other Japanese noodle dishes, but let's hit our first stop in the streets of Shibuya, one of the most popular tonkotsu ramen chains in the world, Ichiran Ramen.
Bro, I have yet not tried real ramen. That's a goal in life.
You walk in, you order through a vending machine, you get the tickets, you circle your preferences, and you can customize everything. How spicy it is, the firmness, the richness of your broth. This is great. They seat you at your own private booth. You actually can't even see your server. Is this truly as overrated as everybody says, or can this chain live up to the hype?
Insane. I can't yell because everyone's very quiet in here. Unreal. I know there are many ramen places around. Immediately, top 5 bowl of ramen of my life. The noodles are so
Bro, you can see the broth. Look at that, and spice. Yeah.
in that broth, the rich, savory umami. They just play so well. I see why they say order extra noodles. The one key thing here, if I didn't have those extra noodles, I'd be sad because I would have eaten all of them before I had all the broth. Unreal. Super elastic. I don't know why they recommend medium. I think firm is the way to go. They're like a bouncy chew, and then like the sort of stick to your teeth, like glutinous chew after you chew for a little bit. The noodles have salt in them too, so they're not diminishing the flavor.
Thin nice noodles.
Insane top tier noodle. On to the next.
Next up in our ramen showdown, we are trying shoyu ramen in the first ramen spot to ever get a
Michelin.
So it's gotta be good, right?
So this is a step up. It's definitely a bit more refined. They hand mill the
Bro, Michelin star uses that Michelin character that they used on the commercials back in the days where like Michelin, wasn't it a tire commercial?
Here on site every day. It's really, they take it very
I think. Yeah, that dude. Anyway.
My expectations are high. It should be better than Ichiran, so let's dig in. It's so beautiful, the broth, like the little golden floating globules of fat on top. The noodles are what I'm really excited about here. I mean, look at this. That is glorious.
Whoa. Yeah, the noodles are
serious.
Crazy. So these are like totally different than the noodles that we had in the previous bowl of ramen. These are more of like a slippery noodle.
I would say that this is kind of like the texture that you expect as default for ramen. So it's like it's very, very easy to overcook this, and that just never happened here.
The firmness is there. It's al dente. It's just a more slippery, more fluid noodle. It's almost a less starchy. It's more fresh. I mean, it's phenomenal.
Worth a Michelin star?
Easily worth a Michelin star. But the question is, hand-milled, stone-milled, in-house, daily. But is it the best ramen we're gonna have? Comparatively to Ichiran, I actually thought Ichiran was better. I enjoyed Ichiran more. I thought it was seasoned a little bit more.
How do you define a good ramen? Like, how do you define it to be Michelin? Because everyone's taste buds are different, right? So what I might think is the best ramen I've eaten, or is the best ramen I've eaten, yeah, whatever, might end up be the worst for someone else. So how do they define it to be is it
Moving on. Shockingly, Ichiran
that could be the worst someone has eaten, you know?
Showdown, but we have one last challenger, which is Sukumen.
Where Rokirincha, iconic place. Sukumen, it's worth noting, it was invented in the 1950s or the 1960s. This place is known for being the first place that pioneered the thick dipping sauce. And it's a very, very important spot, and I'm glad we're trying this.
So you have these beautiful cold noodles, soft-boiled egg, and then you have essentially a condensed ramen soup base. So it's extremely thick, it's extremely hearty, and
only 6 watt, Ali.
Prepared base. Go in for our noodles. These are much thicker. Dip the noodles.
Welcome, by the way.
You want to heat up the noodles in this, but also soak them in that broth. Oh yeah, that's very good. Insane flavor. So the noodles are cold, but the broth is so hot that the second that it enters the broth,
Wait, that does not look good.
Perfect.
I'm gonna be honest.
Not hot, not cold, and the broth is so reduced that it coats the noodles almost like a sauce.
I think it's just important to note, this is seafood and pork-based broth, so it gives everything just like really strong, rich flavors.
Super salty, super rich, fatty, but it's not too fatty. And there's so much depth of flavor. I mean, not just the roasted pork flavor.
What does that one? Is that fish cake? Fish cake? What is that Naruto store called?
Like the little back notes of seafood, and you have all these sort of toppings too, right? You can put a little bit of what smells like dried yuzu peel, and so now, as you're eating it, the eating experience is changing while you're eating the dish. So by the time you get to the end of this, you may be eating something completely different by the time this bowl gets empty. Because the noodles are chilled, they're like the chewiest noodles we've had so far in the best way possible. I like a dense, almost mochi-like chew, and these really hit the mark. Texturally, by far, these are my favorite noodles so far. Honestly, between Sukumen and Tonkotsu, I just can't decide. Either way, we're not done yet. We don't have our final favorite. On to the next place, which is an udon spot in Tokyo. So we ordered these noodles that have
udon you ever heard of?
Texture, outrageously
Isn't that some
flavorful
huge ass noodles? Yeah, right.
From that plump egg yolk. So good. I drank it straight out of the bowl. But if I'm comparing it across the whole board, it might rank high, but I don't know that it's the favorite out of everything. So we move on to our final noodle dish, yakisoba in Osaka, Japan. We've had some heavy
Yakisoba.
and this is a very, very basic one. Could this be the biggest upset on our entire list of noodles? All it is a basic dish cooked on a flat top. We had to wait a full
Look at that line.
just to get in. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Dish cooked on a flat top. We had to wait a full hour just.
I would have left after 5 minutes. Holy.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I see a line, I walk the other way. But I fought for this place. It better be worth the hype.
Well, hell no, you stand in line in 1 hour to eat food that you eat in 10 minutes.
They were really trying to make a lot from very little. People know soba noodles.
Bro, it might be depressing to cook food because the cooked food takes like 30 minutes to an hour to cook and then you eat it in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's depressing, but this is even more like,
this is not bucket noodles. This is wheat. Like a lot of things in Japan, it's
1 hour in line.
So this is based on chow mein,
Rick, no.
and you can see the same kind of vegetables in it. This place is maybe the most popular one in Osaka. When you make yakisoba, each person, they have their own take on it. We have here sort of the origin, the original one.
We have katsuobushi shaved on top. Looks like dried parsley. It came out done. They just threw it on here to keep it hot, I guess?
It's cooking mostly the vegetables now.
Okay, let's do it. Oh my god. Why is it so good? This is crazy good. This is crazy.
A lot of Japanese people, you ask them, where's your favorite yakisoba, they'll tell you, oh, the one that my mom makes. People have like very strong nostalgic feelings about this dish. You can tell why.
I'm gonna be honest, there was a lot of waiting in line to get in here, and I was like, all this for yakisoba, like, come on, this is not worth waiting in line for. I was fucking wrong. God, the texture of the noodles, they're starchy, the chew, the sauce is so like salty yet sweet. It is perfectly seasoned. I've been eating all day. This brought my hunger back. It's so goddamn good. It's not about what's fancy. It's not about how many ingredients went into it. I'm eating something, and ultimately how delicious was the item that I ate.
It's worth noting. It's very simple. It's whatever, but it's still a traditional dish. This is a family business, 4 generations.
Passion and love.
And there's so many textures. It's not just chewy. The crispy noodles at the bottom. There's so many layers of flavor and texture in this. Big fan. Yeah, 0 notes. This has been a lot of traveling to find a favorite noodle, and thank God we're about to.
Oh, that reminds me of pad
I
thai.
have to say thank you to Ayal,
Love
the
it.
man who made this possible. Thank you.
Thank you for having
This
me.
all?
If there's one thing that when you will experience.
What I like the most, goddammit, that goes to show that even.
Street food versus. Bro, street food is more. What's the authentic? I don't know how you say. Authentic, yeah. Street food is more authentic, right? Or is it? I would say it is, right? Bro, how much is a box like that? Having card openings. Boom. Do we have? Sure. When I look up into the sky, wonder where you are. It was meant to be everything above me throw. Na 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 na. Blau, I'm in my 30s, I have no wife, no kids, no hobbies, no real job. I need to step back and focus on what's really important, catching every Pokemon, introducing how fun a marathon stream that. Yes, sir. Doing it. Wait, is that, isn't that the Minecraft mod? Right? Gonna exclusively look inside Beast Game Season 2. I have yet not watched. Bro, chat, is it still possible? Everything, man, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, people are streaming it. I mean, it was yesterday, right? I don't know. Yeah. How did I lose for saying it? An officer gives your direct order you should follow, and that Hassan is a retard. What the fuck? GG's. No account should be under 2K. Say hi, let's follow you. Comment, say, ugh! During every dark period, what was the best thing you ever did for your mental health? Can you answer that? Oh.
Let's go over here.
Why do they punch? Marlon was a little bit uncomfortable when Jonas said James Charles would be doing it there.
I did.
Okay, what did he say?
He said he was gonna do our makeup.
Huh?
He said he was gonna do our makeup.
Whose?
Ours.
Ours, as in you and him, or?
As in me and you.
Like who?
Nothing happened.
No, like,
No, as in
How many guys use makeup? Actually. Wait, chat, my mom is calling. One sec. When I look up into the stars. Chad, I can't be the only one that thinks like Rolls Royce have ugly ass rims, right? Wait, did it?
Maybe you take them and I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do real quick. If you want to just stand here real quick.
They actually bought two.
See if I can open it for a second.
Oh, you have the key.
Yeah, I think I have the key somewhere. Yeah. What happened?
You just drop them?
No. Oh, that's what it sounded like?
Bro.
Oh, no, it was my flip flop.
Bro, they take. You wanna go around the back?
I go get the key real quick. I'll go get the key real quick.
He dropped his keys, Chad. He dropped his keys. Chad, he dropped his keys.
Wow. Amen. Bro, this is Sweden in a day. And the next day half of it is gone, then it freezes, and then it's give it a week, and then it's like water and mushy and all that. Nah. Wait. What? Oh, that is cool. You can tell me that's not cool, chat. When I look up into the sky, wonder where you are. What's this? Should using macros in games be considered cheating? Of course, unless it's for accessibility and it's up for debate. Bro, my dad couldn't find Google Chrome, so I did this. Let me guess, he still couldn't find it. Pikachu! Lazy made a list of the top best looking male streamers.
Rage is just not better looking than these people to me, in my opinion, bro. I don't know. Like, you go through the top 10. Marlon looks good, great smile. You know, he's just Marlon. Duke is just Duke. Lacey, great face, great smile, really nice eyes. He has a great body, gets a lot of girls. Jay Cinco, also is a great looking guy. DDG, good looking guy. Hassan, Silky, like everybody on this list, adapt.
Yeah. Ultimate Theater Simulator. Wow. Wow. Boom. Boom. That's insane. Was it Apex? Is it even worth it? People go pro in games anymore? Hunter x Hunter. Wait, is it no? Is it this year they release? What's it called? Bro, what's it called? Wow. Black Clover. Solo leveling comes this year as well. Continuation. Ah! Wait, you just that season 3. Is it season 1? Is it? I don't know. I remember the last episode I saw, but and I wanna watch One Piece. Right, I'm hooked in that. I never thought, chat, that One Piece would hit me that hard. I never did. But was Wycliffe Jean? Was that?
Okay, I know my friend Buster Rhyme is watching. Clean them in me, packing a green, no eat no rice, no pork and bean, not go out go the mic up pro. Eat banana, eat mango, Elvis Presley rock and roll. Me perfect cameo, pay $5 to see go. Mine's corrupted by porno, story and it never begun. See Dracula up on television, you were right on the neck like papaya man. Use a cross for your weapon. Speed rapping, we call it speed rapping.
Vibe.
Buster Rhyme taught me how to do that speed rapping like. Ooh la la la, I told you,
I gotta
bro.
make you another beat, bro. It's so
Wait, is that the same? Or is that another one?
Let me freestyle in Japanese. Ichi ni sang chi go no go shichi hachi. She looked at me, I said I'm not Japanese.
Alright, what? The bird Peter nigga get cancelled for making the most out of pocket Hassan.
The couch cushions. You ever take a Ziploc bag, put Vaseline in it, and smush it between the couch cushions and crouch down and fuck it?
Actually, you know what's crazy is Hassan lended me his dog collar and I strap it around my testicles while I do it for some extra zest. Now let's ride.
That's tight.
New tech.
Well.
Hey, yo.
Matt's gonna spit out his drink everywhere. He did. Matt just spit his drink up everywhere.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he went everywhere.
Go and play zombies. We could,
Which is it needs years of grinding and also content to be taken seriously by people like me.
kick it, and we could do he was telling me I have a streamer idea. He's like, we'll run that, and it's kind of like once we did the stream, it was kind of just like, and then I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know.
Chat, the state that Aiden wants to be in, from where he's from where Aiden's at right now to where he wants to be, and I'm not.
Yeah. %. Briar. Oh, he's locked. Great games. That was a huge misplay. Asmo says Denmark's a great US ally and Greenland shouldn't be taken by force. Okay.
Excuse me, I just had to administer.
Dreaming gets threatened by a man your hair fake takes back after she becomes set off being filmed. I can understand why people get upset. I'm not gonna watch it being filmed. But that's not an illegal activity, right? You're allowed to film in public. There's no like. I mean, technically you can get how upset you want, but I mean, some people just make bit bigger than it actually needs to be. I feel like. You can find a say
Oh, what the fuck?
Elden Ring.
Okay. And I'm gonna put it right here, and then I'm gonna put it at 0.25, okay? That way we can go frame by frame. Okay. So you can see very clearly they tried to get into the car. And there's an officer, by the way, I want you guys to keep in mind, there's an officer here that you can't even see. That's how, oh yeah, I'll make it full screen. Okay. So there's an officer right here that's not even in the frame because of how in front of the car he is. And he's trying to move. Yes, the car is in reverse. And you can see that the light right here is in reverse because the car is moving backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's linking another one. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I've seen that. That one's a little bit. Yeah, actually, that one's a pretty good. That's a better quality. We're not going to look at this one yet, okay?
What's this even about?
Right
Officer shooting?
Okay, so
There's
watch
the
this
officer.
wheel. And you can see very clearly the light turns off. You can see the light turns off, which means that she shifted gears. Light turns off. Okay. Circle the guy in the front. Yes. Okay. And then so we see the guy in the front is right there. There he is, and he's coming over to here. All right. We're going to play it again. And you can see at this point...
Well, what's this even about?
Now she's revving the engine. So he's in front of the car. He's standing directly in front of the car. She's revving the engine. And he can hear the wheels turning. And he's in front of the car. Right now, he is in front of the car.
Yeah.
No brake lights. Yes, there's no brake lights, as you can see here. And then you'll see right here, the wheels are turning with the officer who is directly in front of the vehicle. Directly in front. You see those wheels turning right there? Man. Not so. Keep playing.
He's
so you
pulling
can see
it.
right there. He can see and hear, right, that she's trying to pull forward. And so he gets out of the way so she doesn't run him over. And then he shoots her. There it is.
And
Man. Too bad, huh?
yo, where's the
Fine age. That's why you won't put
Hassan? What? This is why you won't play the video uninterrupted and have to add your
play the video uninterrupted. Okay, all right, fine. I'm gonna play the video uninterrupted, okay?
What? Where's the? I want to see the other video.
And she is then
The better version of it.
My blood was boiling when I saw it. Yeah.
Oh wait.
The real rage inducer isn't that this happened. It really wasn't that this happened because all.
Remember, you don't just have to justify the first shot when she's clearly turning right and away from the officer. You need to have set version for this. One thing, why don't you shoot the wheels? Instead.
no disrespect to Hassan, but this is like a caveman. This is like watching a caveman trying to communicate with like a sentient rat.
Straight down. We are dealing with a hazard area. We've got the belly button. I've looked in it.
The way she said that was almost.
Really want to see the federal government do this?
Alright, chat. Nah. Bro. Let's get to playing a little bit, shall we? I want to play a little bit at least. See if we can finish. Making a night and day, taking it any way for you. Is it, wait. Okay, it is on. Ouch. Damn it. Yeah, there we have them. Edit the video. I mean, the quality watching on OBS is not that bad, chat. I don't understand why odds. Why it sometimes just decides to nope. I'm not gonna cooperate. Oh. More, no, boom, boom. Gaming, bam. Wait, do we? Videos. Live. I'm gonna change the title. Old school. Something. There we go. Like that. Let's go live on TikTok as well, chat. Bro, I gotta fucking... No. Bro, I've only been live on TikTok one day this month. Oh, damn. But where's the... Start the virtual camera, thank you, Pam. Come on. Come on. There we go. Play. Is it F11? Did I fuck it up? I think I did. Oh, child, I fucked it up. Wait, was it not F11? Apparently not. Usually it is, I think. Oh, full screen. Or do I even have it? Is it F11? It's F11. There we go. Why is it down there? Alright. What do we have? What do we don't have? I did... Was it fair? This one. What do I need? Combat gear? Do I need combat gear? At least one Gorak. Okay. I don't need to finish the whole one. That I do know. Bro, it's down 20 GP. All the way over there. Right, it feels so weird to play. Not play like this. But I mean. Ah! Fuck it. Search. Search. Then I'll take it. But I wonder. Took it. Right click to study the certificate. Study. Yeah, you tell me whatever that is. Oh no, I feel. But I wonder. Yeah, what is Poland to Sweden? Wait. Bro, I can't even bring up. Nah. Boss, wait. Bro, why is it doing that? Ah! Okay. Let's see, Google Maps. Why is it what? Okay. Here we go, chat. Okay, here we got Sweden, right? Yeah. Sweden, Norway. Bro, Sweden is huge. It's bigger than Finland, no? Nah, it's not. There we got Denmark. There's Poland. Warsaw, Ukraine, Belarus, Estland, Letland, Deutschland, Berlin, Denmark, Great Britain. Okay. Boom. I wonder.
Din aktuella favoritlåt. Ladda ner och spela upp dina favoritspår om och om igen med Spotify Premium. Lyssna och upptäck en reklamfri musikupplevelse där du kan spela upp
Talk to the fairy godfather. Boom, talk to.
för mer information.
Where's the fairy queen? Haven't I already asked in that? I guarantee I did before. Wait, did you know if you're holding any anti-poison or anti-venom potions, clicking on the health orb while poison will cure you without cancelling your actions? That one? Or that one? Oh wait, this is when I unlock it, right? Oh wait, pause. Bro, I might as well. Go to fairy, pickpocket the fairy godfather in the Cerberus throne room. Give her enough the queens. Over make sure if I had to move at all. Use the fairies to travel to. Okay. Configure. A. I. R. Boom. Configure. D. DLR. That's right? Yes. Configure. D. J. Q. EJQ. Bam. Welfare magic sure is useful. I hardly moved at all. Huh? Okay, wait, AJS. Did it. I did it. What happened? And obviously you did go for to do this. This isn't this? No, it's not Fair Queen, right? Fair enough. Pickpocket the fairy got for in the Sunhouse. What happens, chat, if I fail this one? I am 26. Do I do it? What happens if I fail? I will try it. At least I can use the rings now, right? Okay, nice. So that one is done. The tourist trap. Go back. Bronze bars, hammer, feather. Arms and decision from the state police here often resulting in you being thrown into jail. If you wish to avoid this, try to follow the helper. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. Okay, so I need desert. Bam, bam, bam. I need a hammer. Dad, how do I make feathers? Recommended gear. Pickaxe. Knife. Okay, so feather. Can I craft feathers, chat? What is going on? Surely I don't buy them, right? Guarants. Look up into the sky, wonder where you are. That's how I got the chickens. Okay, so bronze bars I need. First let's get feathers. I don't even have combat gear. That's fine. Wonder where you are. Really? 50? Oh, there we go. We're done. Copper. How do you make bronze? Melting bronze. Tin and copper. Can I get over there? Grapple broken raft? Can I do that? Wait. Okay, I needed tin and copper. Huh, huh, huh. Inconspicuous rock? What is that? Inconspicuous rock. Mercenary captain. Can I save spot him? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 8. Do 8, 8. Almost any deviation from the steps listed here will often result in you being thrown in jail or to an any inconvenient location. If you wish to avoid this, try to follow the helper to the letter. Okay. Wait, how do I make water skins? Yeah, that's enough. That's perfect. One more. South of the Shantae Pass. Or am I even able to? Bronze bars. Meant to be and everything. What's it sell for? I need to go up there either way, right? Combat gear and food. Combat gear and food somehow. There is 1, 2, 3. There's the combat gear. Where the food at? 5. There we go. Boss weight. Still don't have. I can teleport to. Wait, is it Glory that does that? Yeah. Watch me jump through. 70. Bro, what level am I? 21. 21. Yeah, ain't no way. Ain't happening. Talk to who? Irina?
Tänk till exempel att fråga Hasse på IT hjälper lite. IFs företagsförsäkring hjälper mycket.
IKEA presenterar ljud av förändring.
Antag. Jag kom in. Morsan, jag kom in!
När livet händer, då finns vi där. Som när det är dags att inreda din första egna studentlya. Välkommen till IKEA.
Hur stark är du? Om du är stark nog att lyfta skrot, är du stark nog att...
This is so bullshit.
Fler unga, friska personer behöver bli stamcellsgivare. Att gå med i Tobias-registret går snabbt och du kan hjälpa någon att överleva. Läs mer på Tobias-registrets hemsida och anmäl dig. Det tar bara 1 minut. Du har det i dig.
Let's see. Ah, I forgot to pray. Hello, thank you. I've had one prayer for a long time. Bam. I'm doing it. There we go. Bam. I shouldn't need to kill anymore now, right? I hope. But what? Guess that was supposed to happen. Bend the cell when I escape. Okay. Oh, this looks so corny. Better. What? Oh, okay. Let's see. Unequip all combat gear and enter the camp. That's what happened. I got it. Go on. Something to do what? I want your clothes. Blimey. Oh, it's at work. Talk to Miss Lay to the east of Trade Desert Road for his. Start over. How do I... Copy. This time we surely got it, right? Talk to my slave to the east of the trade your desert robe. His slave. Is to trade your desert robes for his slave robes. Bro, what? If we manage to pick the lock this time, we'll like to another go. We'll get the guard out of my face. Where is it? What? I didn't even get it. Oh, fuck. Equip the slave clone. Bro, this is weird as shit. Okay. You can trade in desert robe set for slave clothes with the male slave. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Talk. Yes, trade. Ratio desert clothes, the slave started on dress right in front of you. Okay, here's the clothes. I won't need them anymore. Good luck. Bam, bam, bam. Equip. Open mine door. Follow the cave around to talk to the guard guarding the deeper cave. Okay. Wow. Where did I even buy those cloths? Clothes. I don't remember. Talk to guard. Okay, I'll talk to the guard guarding the deeper cave. What do you want? Ages since I've been anything different to eat. Could you give me some old fresh ripe and juicy pineapple for change and those ends have the best part on this. Yeah. So he want some fruit, huh? Special made fruit. many water skins do I need? Should be enough with these, right? I hope. Well, I really hope. Run faster. Come on, dude. Talk to Al Sabin. Pineapple. Give me a pineapple. Here you go, guys, to the chest. Unequip all combat gear and enter the camp. And I go. Run all the way back. Yeah, I'm curious. What do people search for when they're looking for live streamers? Even I don't know what I search for. What I wanna. Like entertainment, but define entertainment, right? Oh. And we'll go in again, equip. We'll equip the I got the key, climb up ladder. Wait, no, wait. Enter, open, curtain. Climb up the ladder. Search the bookshelves. Yes. Boom. Walk 2. About sailing. Bro, chat, I have still not tried sailing yet. Drop it. Interested in sailing, interested, pick up, passion of mine for years, blah blah blah. Okay, nice. Catch a limb. Okay, yes, really, yes. Oh, Captain looks flattered. I was quite a catch in my day, you know. Blah blah blah. Looks quite distracted. And then what? Return to. Okay. I'm getting it. The hell a run though. And I don't know how I will feel. And I wonder. Well, this is quite a long quest. Enter North 10.
Nu har Sunweb bokat tidigt rabatt. Upptäck smarter, en smartare charter. Få upp till 4 000 kronor rabatt på din nästa resa hos sunweb.se. Vi älskar semester. Sunweb.
Let's trick about your service. We'll attach the feathers to the door tip. Like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, Effendi. Is that a name or a what? Wait, Effendi. Made a new weapon. Yes. Bro, all that for a freaking pineapple. Bruh. GG's, I guess. Gate says I'm open. And now I'll equip this. Yep. Bam, bam, bam. Open the door. Let's use it up. Run. Where do I even want to go? In there. All the way around. Probably. Here's your freaking pineapple. I went through fire and everything to get it. Right click the search bell next to the minecart for search. Search. Right click, search the mine. But of course. Why not? Huh. There may be just enough space to squeeze it into the car. Would like to try. Yes. Do it! Oh, jump in. Come on. Whee! passenger coming through. Follow the path west. This is deep inside. Pause, wait. Follow the path west or north. Use the barrel on her. Use. Bam. Dark Souls 3. Isn't that like, that's like Elden Ring type shit, right? Yeah, I did a playthrough of Lies of P, and it's like that game unique, whatnot, but I don't have the patience to go through a bunch of deaths like Elden Ring. Yeah, I don't think that's a game I could try it. Maybe not in the near future though, but it's gonna be tough. You have patience a little bit, but this is not like it's like two different games, right? Can you really compare them? Use Anna on the mine card you came in on. Bam. Use. But I feel like if you want to play Dark Souls 3, you first gotta play first one, the second one, then third one, and if you like play those, you can. Why not play Elden Ring, right? I mean, Elden Ring's a good game, but they're different games. But yeah. But have you played? That's Souls-like. What they called? Souls-like. Wait, if you've played it, what's your opinion on it, on the game? I mean, I like Lies of P. I did, but tough games. I'll tell that. Tough games. You appear back in the battle, blah 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 blah. Right click, search right next to your again? No. Anna. Let me out. Right click, use the wine bucket and send. Gonna live a lot, yeah. That's the thing, you know. Right click to send. Bam. Use. Wait. Right click, use the wine bucket. The guard knows the battle and that you okay. You need a hand? Yes, please. It's heavy. Yep. I mind a lot. I mean, I can see the flaws with this game as well, right? But I mean, growing up with MMOs, playing a lot of World of Warcraft, for example, like MMOs are different. It's a different type of breed, right? Right. What's your favorite game, by the way? If you could choose one Only one. True. That's true. I mean, it's a special game. It is, for sure. Dark Souls 1 and 3. Yeah. But do I right operate the wrench? Operate. Operera. Right click, search the battle waste of wine, but it's empty. Operate the wine. Well, I mean, GG's with RuneScape, right? Use another card in the middle of the camp. GG's with RuneScape if you didn't have, if I didn't have like a guide or some sort, like that would be, yeah, a tough one. Talk to the minecart driver to escape. Once he's agreed to take you, right click, search the wooden cart. Okay, so I gotta like, yeah. Did I do it? Isn't that RuneScape 2? You have old school RuneScape, which is this one. Then you have some other RuneScape, I think. Yeah, a newer one, right? And then you have the new one, which is not technically RuneScape. It's the Dragon Wilds, right? It's more like Minecraft, I was gonna say, but did he agree? Oh yeah, he did. RPG, yeah, the dragon. What? Search the wooden cart. It's like first person, yeah, you build and you survival type, right? Like survival. Bring Anna, blah blah blah. And the quiz is done, I think. Yeah. Yep. Way different. Way different. Talk to Irina south of the shunt pass to finish the quest. What I want? Select an option. Flashing agility. Thieving? Agility. Bam. Now choose your second skill. Agile. Level 30. Perfect. Well, have you tried Dragon Wilds? Wait, wasn't it? It's not full access, but they did something with it, right? Or is it? Is it out? I think Dragon Wilds. I mean, I asked if you played it. I was going to forget another Dragon Wilds has Awoke, Gather, Build, Skill, Craft, Survival, Co-op. Seems to be out. A mobile one? Not of this one, right? Bro, yeah, it's early access. We did it. We finished the quest. Yes, I am Swedish. I am. I don't speak Swedish though when I stream due to audience, right? I don't know, maybe it would be better because you narrow it down to only Swedish audience, but still it's like you narrow it down to only Swedish, you limit yourself, right? When it comes to TikTok as well, it's like, I don't know, freaking algorithm or whatever it's called, whatever it is. It's like if you have a TikTok account in Sweden, it's like 95% of Swedish, and I hate it. I hate it. Tribal totem. Tribal totem. What's that? Brimhaven. Isn't that Karamja? That's Karamja, right? Brimhaven. Rob. Yep. Do I have a bank? I don't. So let's do that. How did you know I was Swedish? How? Well, I guess you saw it somewhere. Google bar? Yeah.
Kan du inte få nog av din aktuella favorit?
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Ladda ner och spela upp dina favoritspår
Yep.
om och om igen
It does.
med Spotify Premium. Lyssna och upptäck en reklamfri musikupplevelse där du kan spela upp dina favoriter i
And Spotify,
ordning.
of course.
Tryck på bannern för mer information.
Bam, 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 bam. Do I sell those? No, right? For all, where do? Amulet of Glory. Yes, I need Amulet of Glory. I might as well bring that one. Withdraw 5k. Deposit 2.5k. Bam. You do that. Do that, do that. Sleep tight. Thanks for tuning in. Or don't teleport. Brimhaven teleports to Brimhaven. I don't have that. Gotta buy it. That in. Brimhaven teleport. We have Ardo Brimhaven. Why do I have Brimhaven? Brimhaven is Karamja, right? So let's do Amulet of the Glory. Amulet of Glory. No, not that one. Like that, right? Karamja. I was meant to be in everything but me. No. Can I even get through? It's gonna be interesting. I actually don't think I can. Can I? Please. Please. Got it. Where's that Ardon? Ardon. Here it is. Use on that one. That up there. There it is. Bro, I still use one. Wrong one. Bruh. Talk, so bam, 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 bam. So. Try and open a door to the west. The path. What do you mean the combination is? En, två, tre, fyra, fem. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 1, 4. R9 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Incorrect. What? 10 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. R9 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. T7 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, seems correct somehow. First, right click, investigate. Investigation. Investigate stairs to disable the trap, then climb the stairs. Climb up. Open a chest. Open chest. Top floor and search. Search for the tome. Return to Grimhaven. Okay. I assume I go back to the place. Yep. Bro, imagine going to sleep now. That would be amazing. That would actually be amazing. But I can't, because I want what? Bro, I want. Yeah. I will stop talking about that. One piece here, one piece this, one piece that. Will he find a one piece in the end? Or is it with one piece everything around him? Not specific. Ooh, done. Bam. Not specifically a treasure, right? Okay, wait. I'm gonna go back, chat, to... Let me teleport. Yes, tries. Yep. A little bit. DKR. Configure. I don't have stuff. I got back in. I had a conversation with my friend, right? Old friend. He was playing and I want to get back in, play it a little bit. So I made a new one. No hardcore, no Iron Man, just a regular one. Like a main. And he helped me out a little bit. Quick start, pretty much. Yeah, I know. I recently did Fairy. Off the Fairy Tale? Part 2. Right? Because I need a huge amount of, I need 40 thieving. To pickpocket him. Wait, you don't play RuneScape anymore, right? I mean, I'm gonna put in those two as well, and what's the Lost Tribe? That all? Light source. All right, that will be a problem for next one. See if I got something little to eat. Alright, chat. Have a great evening, great night, great day, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Good night, Trev.